And hello everybody, I am back, and today I bring you guys a solo Hades guide. I don't know, Hades has been getting really popular in this meta, so popular that in fact that every single professional game I've seen these days, he's like first ban for some reason. Like, I mean, Hades is good, but I don't think he's first ban worthy. Like, I mean, there's just better bans. Like, I mean, I've seen games where X-Ball has been gone through, like, he's gone through a bunch of times, but Hades, like, I mean, he's good. I love Hades. I have like rank 6 Hades. Hades is my bae. But like, I mean, there's counters to him, and he doesn't really do that much in his scaling. He's a guardian, so his scaling isn't the best either. But hey, I'm not one to judge. I'm not. If Hades is getting extremely popular in the new meta, then he is getting extremely popular in the new meta, and I will teach you guys how to play him, because Hades is complicated and then really simple once you figure him out. His passive basically puts what is it called, a blight on minions or gods, and this blight allows Hades to do for all of Hades' abilities to do extra stuff. What's it called? Extra, basically it makes them do some extra, except for his one. Oh, never mind. Also his one. Apparently I haven't played Hades in that long. So let's get into his abilities before I actually get into the actual game. For Hades' one. Hades' one, it is a little leap, and also enemies are blighted, so you don't have to do your basic attacks on them. But your your one and your basic attacks blight people. But if they are already blighted, they are slowed. So you can blight them and then slow them, which is pretty sexy. Oh man, I'm up against another Hades. That's boring. Also, another thing. What's the other thing? Oh my god, he got a hog. Oh, his 2 is a silence. And if the enemy is blighted, then his silence will make them like, I don't know how you say it. They're like, how do they say it? Enemies come in front of them if enemies blighted. They are feared, which doesn't really help me out. That was so dumb of him. Why would he freaking rush her like that? Sorry. So, according to the description, his 2, once you use his 2, it will not only silence them, but it will also make them fear, which is basically like an Athena taunt, but the other way. So it silences them and like makes them do this little dance thing. I don't know how you would really say it. But usually what you'd like to do with Hades is go up, do your 1, which makes them blighted if they weren't already. Do your 2, which makes them not be able to do anything because they're silenced unless they beads out of that, which would be pretty stupid, not gonna lie. And then afterwards, here, I'll show it off right here. He's not blighted though. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Enemies
like that. Left. Yeah, makes them do that.
Be careful. Be careful. Your middle tower is under
Oh my god, that damage. This guy sucks. And it makes them do that. And then, like I said, usually you just want to go up to them, do your 1, do your 2, and then do your 3. That's basically the combo with Hades. Like this. Oh man. Oh no, put your bitch ass back here. Ah, that's too bad. And then your 3, which is your main damaging ability, it's an AoE damage attack. And basically what it does, it's when enemies are blighted, is basically the okay, sorry, I'll start talking again. If enemies are blighted, and if they die, they will also like explode and then deal 50% of the damage that was initially dealt. So you could be doing like 150% damage if, let's say, the god is here and then I kill him beside this minion. I will do 150 damage because 50% of the damage came from a minion. Like 50 extra percent of the damage, and that's why you never ever want to get hit with the Hades when there's minions around, because Hades basically will one-shot the minions with his 3, and all the minions will explode, and they will deal a lot of extra damage to you, and that will kill you. And that is what makes Hades really good in the lane, because... Oh, really? You're really doing this now? Really? What's going on here? Oh, also, Hades' heal is really strong, if I didn't say that. So yeah, Hades' sustain is insane. One more. Yeah! Oh shit! Oh, okay. So yeah, if Hades blights you, you will do... Actually, something tells me that what I've been saying this whole time is a load of crap. Something tells me. Here, let me read up on history again. If healing allies, the enemy gods only take 50% of the damage from detonating blights. Suits by... Oh yeah, I was so wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta figure this out. The enemy explodes, dealing damage to nearby enemies and healing your allies. So they do explode. So I wasn't wrong about that. So it does damage, and then when stuff explodes, it does this damage. And enemy gods only take 50% of damage from detonating blight. Consumes blight. Alright, so this takes away the blight. And the detonating damage is this. But enemy gods only take 50% of it because, you know, I guess it would, yeah, because then all those minions doing that much damage will basically 100-0 any god. Which would be OP. Oh, I'm carrying. But yeah, there you go. That's his actual 3. Sorry for the misinformation. I feel terrible. He thinks he's slick. Oh, what's up, girl? You know what? I can do that too. He did like no damage to me. That's hilarious. That's terrible. How's he building? Oh, because he's building terrible. And
I'll attack left lane.
no, one more basic attack.
On my way.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, I want to get him, but I know I won't be able to. Anyway, yeah, that's his 3. Alright, and then for his ultimate, finally, you've seen his ultimate. It's the little pillar. Then you go on your ult. Then you do a shit ton of damage, and they are dragged to you, and blah blah blah. Also, if enemies are blighted, their protections are reduced. Hades also gains protections for the duration. I'm not sure if that's saying that when the enemies are blighted, he gains protections, or he gains protections regardless, no matter what. Look at this dumbass. Why are you doing this to yourself, bro? So, if they're blighted, their protections are reduced, which basically means more damage, obviously. Also, doing basic attacks a lot, not only because, you know, you blight people with Hades, but also because Hades is actually like the second most basic attack damage guardian in the game. Didn't he just... Oh, what the hell? How did he get out of that? Oh, this son of a bitch is dead. I will not allow that. Oh god. There you go. But yeah, like I was just saying, his basic attacks actually do the most out of every guardian, other than Ymir. Because, you know, Ymir is passive. But yeah, his basic attacks actually do a lot, so, you know. Do that. And now let's get into his build. That's the word I'm looking for. His build. Start out with Vampiric Shroud for sustain. You know, you get health and mana for every minion you kill or any enemy you kill, which is good and sexy. Also, usually I don't rush Bancrofts like, you know, he was doing, like, you finish boost first and then Bancroft. But because of Hades' like lifesteal, like he has insane lifesteal with his 1 and 3. Like when you go up to a lane and you explode all the minions, you will literally go from 0 to 100 really quick. And rushing Bancrofts, it obviously gives you 100 magical power. but it gives you the lifesteal, 12% more lifesteal, and that gives you so much. Like, you will heal so much from that. Oh, this is the best part. Oh my god, look at that. That's what you do against the Bastet. Also, by the way, Hades is like the biggest counter to a Bastet, because all you have to do is go under her cats, which will blight all of them. And once they're all blighted, you just do your 3 and it will heal you, and it will most likely kill the cats, unless, you know, you're really underleveled. But yeah, always do that. You will kill those cats and they will not bother you, they will heal you. You want a Bastet to ult you, because that Bastet will heal you. Then you will thank that Bastet that healed you. So then there's that. So the very crucial part about his build is go rush Bankrupts. Lots of lifesteal, lots of power, nothing wrong with it. His boots, you can go cooldown boots if you like. I don't like to. I like more of the damagey part to him. And afterwards, usually I go Soul Reaver, because you will basically 100-0 anybody once you get Soul Reaver. But I'm gonna go ahead and get Warlocks, because Warlocks makes them really tanky. And it also, well, it makes him really tanky, you know. He does like, oh, you know, you people know what Warlock does. I'm sorry, I basically zoned out there because of what was happening. What's up, girl? I don't know why. I don't know what that Hades tries to do, but anyway, you know, it makes him tanky, gives him health, it gives him power, it gives him mana. You can't go wrong with Warlock Sash. And then afterwards, I'm gonna build Soul Reaver. But you could build Soul Reaver, and instead of Warlocks, you could build what's its face? What's his face? You know, that one thingy. Ethereal Staff. Yeah, it doesn't give you as much as Warlock, but it gives you a really good amount. The only thing that doesn't give you, I think, it's the mana and the the mana and the power. Because you still, if I've done the math, and once you build full stacks on Warlock, you get 600 health, and this gives, actually no, not 600, not, Jesus Christ. Actually, do you? I don't know. I thought the health was the same, but I'm finding it kind of hard to believe that that gives you 600 health, you know?
Killing spree. You did good.
God damn it. Whatever. Oh, really? Oh, is this how it's gonna be now? Come on, I need my 2, I need my, god damn it, I needed my 3 there. Yeah. Healing. Hades OP. Raw healing. I think he just used to jump. 9, what, did he just jump into my ult? Okay. I don't retreat.
On my way.
Oh my god, no, Anubis! Damn it. But anyway, then you could go Ethereal Staff if you want to be tanky. If you don't want to be tanky, you can go with some other damage item. But it doesn't matter. My point is, the main focus about his like build is lifesteal at the start, because that would make your early game really, really sexy. Then after that, you can build some penetration. This Spear of the Magus, while they're in your ult, their protections removed that whole time, plus the protections you reduce from being your ult. Beautiful, beautiful thing of life. Or you could build some cooldown if you find that people get away and annoys you. You could, always go Chrono Suspended. And then for the last item, I always go Rod Up to Booty, because, come on, 125 power, MP5, which by the way is 9.5 per second, and then plus 25% of your, plus 25% magical power. Like, that's insane. Like, with some builds you go over, like, the max magical power you can have is 900. I've gone like 1,000 before because of that item. So, people, that's always a thing. Oh, AMC, you don't have an escape. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Does he have? Yeah, he has sprint and beats. Wow. Very progressive. Oh, he's dead anyway. I still got top everything. So good. But yeah, I actually played Hades before it was cool. Fuck you, Divios, or who was it that played him? I think it was Divios. But yeah, fuck you. I played him before it was cool. I actually got a lot. I got through like silver or gold. I forgot which one. With Hades and with the help of my friend, because he's a better Hades than I am. I will give him credit for that. But that son of a bitch took my tower, and that pissed me off. Oh come on, I wanted to kill. So yeah, all in all, Hades, especially in the current meta, is very OP, and I'm gonna tell you why, which is the part that I haven't got to. I haven't needed to do this yet because their team kind of sucks dick. But what you need to do is, especially if they have a boxer or your ADC, the thing that like made Hades kind of bad last season is that like late game an ADC or a Bakasura or anybody who boxes, who does crits and penetration, when you do your ult, people won't even care about the damage they're doing, because one, they have lifesteal, you know, gloves, dev gloves, all of that. And two, the crits and the damage they do to you would be more damage than you do in your ult, so you would basically die. But now there's this new beautiful thing called Shield of the Underworld. And what Shield of the Underworld does is basically doesn't allow you to die while you're in your ult, or makes it the worst idea for somebody to attack you while you're in your ult. Because Shield of the Underworld doesn't allow opponents to lifesteal from you, so there goes their healing. And also, how much percentage of it? 40% of all damage you take for the next 5 seconds, it's like for the next 5 seconds back to its owner as magical damage. So basically, all the damage they do to you, 40% of it will go to, you know, will go back to them. So, you know, if it's a boxer and stuff like that, adds magical damage as well. So, you know, a Baka or an Artemis, or, you know, anybody who would have been raping you on your ult before, now would never, like, should not dare to touch you while you're in your ult, because, what's it called? Let me finish this real quick, because they can't lifesteal you from you, and all the damage they deal to you will be reflected back to them, 40% of it. So they're taking the damage they're doing to you, and they can't lifesteal, and they're taking damage from your ult, and they're getting their protections reduced if they're blighted. So it will just deal a shit ton of damage, like a shit ton of damage, if you even try to kill him while he's in his ult. So yeah, remember that, kids, and that is how you play Hades Solo. And yeah, I think I went over everything, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and don't worry people, I know I didn't post for a while, I'm sorry, but I will, you know, get back on my schedule, or at least I should. So yeah, sorry about that, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.